go up, aren't we?
Right, so not surprising, especially in the community that Queensway Carleton Hospital serves. We've known that for a while. There's a great demand on our services by the senior population. The hospital was built almost 40 years ago to serve a different demographic.
Right.
And so the demographics has changed, and so now we need to respond with a type of care that is appropriate for our aging population.
And so how are you going about doing that exactly?
So we are building a new unit at the hospital called the Acute Care of the Elderly Unit, affectionately known as the ACE unit.
I like it, the AC.
Yes.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a brand new unit on the 3rd floor of the James Beach Healthcare Center, and looking hopefully to open in 2017. So we're getting there.
So when you say that you're like sort of reevaluating services and all that sort of stuff, is there a long-term plan that you're not just doing away with things that are going to service the younger generations?
No, there's a greater demand on our services for elderly patients. And so elderly patients need a different type of care, like children require specialized care. Elderly patients also do. And so the Acute Care of the Elderly unit will look at elderly patients who get admitted through the hospital. They have an acute condition, but they also have multiple chronic conditions, which makes their care more complex.
Right. And Mark, obviously something that the city is paying close attention to. As far as the city's plan moving ahead, have you had that conversation amongst your council?
We have, and actually since 2010 we've had an older adult plan in force at the city. We've worked with a seniors roundtable that Mayor Watson and council put together to kind of help change the direction of how we were doing things at the city. And we work in collaboration with Council on the Aging, because of course the city government in Ottawa is not the entire city.
Right.
You know, but we're always looking at opportunities to help advance the work that we're doing to make it more of an age-friendly community. And as you said, more and more of us are aging every day. And so it's not something we're ever going to get to the point where we say, oh, great, now we're done.
Right.
We have to ensure that as much as we're taking care of every other age group and demographic, our older adults are going to need changes to the way the city's built, the way they receive care, and the types of services that are available to them. And ACE unit is just a great example of that in our West End.
And Nancy, as I understand it, this unit won't just take care of patients, there's family involved as well. So we're seeing this sandwich generation, of course, is expanding as well, right?
Right. So our focus would be patient and family-centered care. So families are very involved. There'll be family consultation rooms and abilities for families to stay with their loved ones in the rooms when they're there. So a much more family-centered and patient-focused.
Is there any sort of need for supportive families who maybe don't put their parents into care or whatever? Like my own grandmother is turning 98 in January, and she lives with my mom.
Right.
And so at some point, you know, my mom is going to need her, you know, support because she's in her 70s now as well.
Right. So this unit actually specifically focuses on acute care. So if someone has an emergency illness that they come to the hospital for, and the objective is to take care of that illness and to return them home and back into their community and where they live as quickly as possible and in the best condition possible, so that they don't decline in hospital and can return back.
So Nancy, how as a community are we funding ACE?
So the ACE unit, the funding model is that 100% of the operations of the unit are covered by the province.
Okay.
They also cover 90% of the building capital and 0% of the equipment. So what the foundation does is we raise the remaining 10% for building capital and 100% of the equipment and training and education for the staff.
So do you have a capital campaign then that
we have a campaign that we're working with councillors on called the ACE Ambassador Campaign. And what we require from the community share is $3 million.
Oh, that's so, in Ottawa?
I'll write you a check.
Yeah, we're done.
Perfect.
And Mark, you
I'm glad I'm here
you
today.
have a cocktail party event happening tomorrow, right?
We do. A lot of the West End councillors got together to see what we could do either collectively or individually. So there's a series of events that have been going on and coming up. Next one is tomorrow night. It's a fundraiser cocktail reception at Biagio's, which is an Italian restaurant in my ward, very near Lincoln Fields, beside it. We've got some great entertainment coming. There's a group called The Vines coming to do some musical entertainment. Mike, who's the owner of Biagio's, has put the restaurant up for our use.
Terrific. We're just running out of time.
Yep.
I just want to thank you both for being here, and make sure you get your tickets before
Yes.
they're sold
That's
out.
right.
All right. So give them a call at Biagio's. We brought the number up on screen there.
Great.
So how much time do we have left? Oh, we've
1
got 1
minute.
minute. They gave me the 5, 4, 3,
Right,
2,
yeah,
1,
I
and
saw
now there's
that.
1
Well,
minute.
now
So
you're
Mark,
going
you
to
can tell us
talk
more
about
about these.
Well, you've already done it. Buy your tickets. That's really what we want people to do. Is
just
buy
go
the
and
ticket,
enjoy.
call the number on the screen, or go to the Biagio's website. If you can't join, go to the foundation website and make a donation.
And is there more information on your website
There's more
about the ACE unit as
information
well?
about the ACE unit, qchfoundation.ca, or to make a donation, you go to ace.qchfoundation.ca.
Terrific. Do you guys want to try some popcorn?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Hey, enjoy it. This is the cheese pop. Is the sugar one ready?
Thank you.
It's coming
It's
along
coming along,
slowly.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
That
gonna
burner
try
is
it?
a little.
That's good
it's
stuff.
nice.
That's
yeah,
great.
it's good stuff.
Well, it's very fresh. Thank you,
Yeah.
Eva.
Yeah.
And thank you at home for watching. We will see you tomorrow for another great show. This is really
Yeah, you never just eat one.
good.
Call the Rogers TV